absolute shit show out there, folks. Definitely not a good day if you're a bull in crypto. Just looking at the markets here, Bitcoin was just at 39.6. It just popped back up to 40,000. It's not going to hold 40,000. Let's kind of break down what's going on here, folks. Bitcoin basically did a fake out. Bitcoin hit $48,000, dumped from there. It's been having problems getting back up to $48,000 for the last couple weeks. It's been dumping at $47,000. Last night we saw a little bit of a pump back up to $43,000. Everybody got bullish, and now we're right back down to 39,000. This is unfortunately what happens in bear markets. I've been saying in a lot of my videos, I think we're in a bear market. I don't think we're going to come out of the bear market for the next couple years, and I'm definitely sticking by that statement now. I was getting a little bit bullish last couple weeks. I won't lie. I thought there was a possibility of a double top. I thought we might hit $68,000, then dump from there. But I didn't. There's no way in hell I thought we were in a bull market. If you follow the 4-year cycles, we have about another year and a half of a bear market. And that's what it's looking like. We've probably been in a bear market now for the last 6 months to a year, and we definitely have another year left in it, maybe even more. This is very bearish for Bitcoin. I don't think we're going to have a bullish year in Bitcoin. I haven't thought we are going to have a bullish year for a very long time. When you're in a bear market, this is what happens. Back in 2017, 2018, you would see this all the time. You'd see Bitcoin at like $8,000. It'd pump up to $11,000. Everybody's like, oh, it's going back up to $20,000. Then the thing dumps back down to $6,000. Then we had COVID. It dumped down to $4,000. But this is basically classic bear market garbage. And Bitcoin plays tricks on people. It played tricks on me. It plays tricks on everybody. When it starts to get bullish, you start to feel it. Your emotions take over. It happens to everybody. And that's what we're seeing right now. Now, the one thing that kind of kept me bullish the last couple months was the altcoins were holding up pretty good every time Bitcoin would dump. Today, that is not the case. Altcoins pretty much have been dumping pretty hard. I mean, it could be worse. BNB under $400, XRP almost at 69 cents. Actually, it was at 69 cents. Solana's back down to $100. I mean, list goes on. I mean, everything's pretty much dumped. I mean, let's say now Bitcoin is dumping and the altcoins are not holding, and people are taking their money out of the altcoins and putting in the Bitcoin. That's bear market, folks. Unfortunately, that's bear market, and we're just going to have to accept that. I'm sticking by my original statement. I think we have another year at least of a bear market. We might see some pumps up to $50,000, but I think ultimately Bitcoin needs a flush out down to the $20,000 region. $25,000, maybe even $29,000 would be okay, but it has to at least dump down to $29,000 to get that flush out. All these shit coins need to be flushed out, and that's usually what happens in a bear market. Let's take a quick look at the news as well. The stock market is pretty much dumping today, and that's not helping Bitcoin at all. Why is the stock market dumping? Why is everything dumping? Well, COVID in China. I mean, pretty much all of China is in complete lockdown. If you leave your house, they hit you over the head with a club and they take you to jail. That's not very good. Inflation is out of control. They're talking about people having problems getting food supply in the next year. So there's a lot of negativity right now in the markets. You still got the Ukraine-Russia war going on. So there's really nothing positive right now. But the fundamentals of crypto are the same. Everything's the same as it was when Bitcoin was $48,000, if not better. So everything is strong with crypto and with Bitcoin, but the prices are not going to reflect that in a bear market. If you think back to the bear market in 2018, 2019, even when there was good news, you wouldn't get pumps. And I think we're going to be seeing that pretty soon. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Bitcoin pop back up to $42,000, $43,000 before it dumps again. If it does that, I'll probably sell a little bit more positions in my altcoins. I actually sold some percentages in my altcoins yesterday just so I had more money on the side. I always have 20, 30% on the side in cash, but I want to have a little bit more because I just feel like that was a huge fake out. I mean, what happened the last couple of days? I mean, it faked out a lot of people, including myself. I remember last night I was at work and I saw Bitcoin back up to 43,000, and I was thinking this might be it. We might be heading back up to 48, and the severe dump at 43,000, like a sewage, like just giant shit dump at 43,000 this badly, that shows me 100% bear market. I don't care if Bitcoin goes up to $50,000 tomorrow. We are in a bear market, folks, and you're going to see $29,000 Bitcoin, 100%. At least 30,000, but I think it's going to hit that 29, 28, maybe lower. go up from there. And the altcoins are not holding right now. This is the time you can become a millionaire. And this is the time when Bitcoin dumps a little bit farther and the altcoins are dumping down another 20, 30%. You get your Theta for $1. You're going to get your Cardano for 60 cents, 50 cents. Get your BNB for under $300. I mean, you name your coin. Even if you like XRP, which I do not, get your XRP for under 40 cents. Not too bad if they win the SEC lawsuit. I mean, Cardano's 95 cents right now. Cardano, I mean, it's a great coin, but it's going to dump down. If Bitcoin continues dumping, Cardano is going to be under 80 cents very, very soon. So I do see Bitcoin kind of popping back up a little bit, but I think ultimately we're going down into the 30s. And this kind of also spooks some people. BitMEX co-founder Arthur Hayes says Bitcoin could drop to 30,000 among the stock market crash, and I think that kind of spooked a lot of people because this guy has had some pretty good predictions over the last couple of years, and he's kind of an insider. He holds a lot of Bitcoin, and guys like him might hear something like that and they just might dump. They just might start dumping because they're afraid Bitcoin's going to hit $30,000. So I think it's going to be honestly, I think it's just going to be a shitty year for Bitcoin. We're going to see our pumps, we're going to see our dumps, but this is the time to accumulate. I mean, even Litecoin. I don't like Litecoin, folks. If Litecoin goes down to $90 or $80, I'm buying a few $1,000s worth of Litecoin because Litecoin pumps hard when Bitcoin pumps. If Bitcoin pumps 5%, Litecoin pumps 10%. So it's a sad time because when Bitcoin's pumping, we feel good, everything's happy. It's a sad time when Bitcoin dumps, but it's also a good time because this is the time to buy your cheap coins. Think a year or two out, and you're going to become rich if you buy the right coins in the next couple months or even now and just hold for the next couple years. So, like I always say, have your money on the side and be ready to go. Always have money in the market, but always have money on the side. The two scenarios we had this time last week was Bitcoin was going to make a double top back up to 68,000 and then dump. That was a possibility. And the other possibility was we're just in a bear market, we're kind of seeing a dead cat bounce, and then we're going to dump. That's what looks like what happened. And you know what? That's better because if Bitcoin did a double top and basically dumped out at $67,000 and then we have another 2 years of a bear market, that sucks because I want to see a dump down to 20,000 and then Bitcoin shoots up to $150,000. Then Theta goes up to $50, Matic $10, Litecoin's $1,000. You pick your coin. I actually didn't like the whole double top scenario, but I had to put it in my playbook because everything was just so bullish the last couple of weeks and the altcoins were pumping so hard. So I had to put it on the table that we could have a double top, but doesn't look like it now. Anyway, we'll keep an eye on things. Just look for good deals, folks, because we could actually get a flash crash. Which, say Bitcoin flash crashes down to $35,000 in a flash crash. You get your Litecoin for $50. You'll get your Matic for like 80 cents. You get your XRP for like 30, 40 cents. Cardano, man, if Cardano dumps under 70 cents, I'm buying a lot of Cardano, folks. I mean, I'll probably dip into my savings account and buy more Cardano because I know Cardano is going to be $15 the next bull run. I mean, this is the time to do it, folks. I bought most of my Cardano when it was 5, 6, 7 cents, and it was hard. Pushing that buy button is hard to do when things are dumping and it looks like everything's going to zero. But if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have paid off my rental property and I wouldn't have been able to buy a car and I wouldn't have some money in my savings account. So I always think back if I just went harder, if I bought more Cardano back then, I'd be retired right now. And that's what I want to do in a couple years. I want to have enough where I can retire between my Theta, my Cardano, and all my other coins. So I'm looking at this as a good time. It's always stressful when things dump. And trust me, I bought, looking back, I wish I dumped my crypto 2 days ago. And then, because you can always buy back lower, but you never know what the market's going to do. Say we didn't dump. Say last night we went right up to $50,000, then your altcoins would be 20, 30% higher. So you have to have at least 60% in the game and you have to have money on the side. Have your money on the side right now, folks, and just get ready to buy in the next couple of weeks. And like I said, we're going to see some volatility. We're going to see Bitcoin popping back up to 42,000, 41,000, maybe even 43,000. But ultimately, I think we're going down to 29,000. And no matter what happens right now, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Even before the metaverse coins were really holding up well when Bitcoin was taking its dumps, but now the metaverse coins are absolutely in the shit. Vulcan Forge, I think, was down to like $11. I mean, everything's just, which is still pretty good because last month Vulcan Forge was $7 or $8. But my point is, the altcoins are not holding up anymore, and when that happens, that's like the telltale bear market sign. And like I said, this is what Bitcoin does in the bear market. It just fakes people out left and right, and it's frustrating, but it is what it is, folks. All right, folks, we will monitor the situation and see what happens. I'm excited because I really want to buy my cheap Cardano because I know it's going to go crazy next bull market. But it's also stressful because things are just happier when things are going up. You're just happier. You feel better about everything. But when I think 2 years out and the deals I'm going to get right now in coins, and when I sell them in 2 years, how happy I'm going to be, that actually makes me really happy. And like I said, the double top situation would not have been a good scenario because you'd be looking at a double top and then 2-3 years of a bear market right after that. I'd rather just dump down to 30, 29,000 and go up to 150,000 and then your altcoins go crazy. Let's just get the garbage out of the way so we can go up to the moon. That's the way I see it.